This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And a pleasant good evening live from the Macarthur Highlander Gym where our game of the week continues. And boy, if you were with us on Tuesday, we got a treat with an overtime game with city rivals between the Lawton High Wolverines and the Eisenhower Eagles, and Eisenhower winning at the last shot bucket. Now, if you are joining us live between this one, this should be a very interesting one between the visiting Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders. These teams know each other well in the district, and they also know that last year during the state run, they were up in the Tulsa area playing to go to the state tourney finals and a chase for the gold ball. So glad to have you along. My name is Eric Sherm, also on KICM and Ardmore Tiger TV joining us as well, and we're so glad that you could be a part of it. We want to be able to tell you that this broadcast is also on YouTube and is on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're live on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. You can download us on your Android or Apple device. It's free to watch, free to download, and of course you're on YouTube as well. So we've got the girls in the first of the doubleheader action. We've also got another game going on in the network, which also involves a Lawton school and Altus. And so Eisenhower travels down Highway 62 for a bit, for about an hour's trip to take on the Altus Bulldogs, and you'll be able to watch that doubleheader as well. So exciting basketball on a Friday night. Where else would you rather be? We're going to take a timeout and be back right after this. You're watching the game of the week between the Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth, head out. Rolling. Great drill weekend, everyone. See you all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
And welcome back to the Macarthur Highlander Gym, where the Highlanders, Lady Highlanders, will take on the Lady Tigers from Ardmore. And welcome to those who are watching on KICM TV from Ardmore and with Ardmore Tiger TV. And so we're used to having a little bit of a shared network when it comes to that. In fact, we appreciate them doing an Eisenhower matchup when they travel to Ardmore. And they'll do the same thing when Macarthur travels to Ardmore next month. And then we'll also have another Eisenhower-Ardmore matchup. And then we've got Games of the Week that is new feature that we featured games and teams that we don't normally cover. And this last Tuesday, we had Dale going to double overtime to win that over Newcastle. Newcastle is part of the Oklahoma Sports Network, so we were glad to be able to bring that as well. So a lot of great basketball action that in case you miss it, we've got you covered. And then also not only live, but on demand. You can watch our presentations. And we've got about 3.5 minutes before we have the national anthem, and then I'll score our starting lineups, and then we'll get to action. So glad that this is this time of the year where you get fine-tuned before you get ready for the state tournament. And that's really what it is. You know, this is all the pecking order of your records that either gets you to host regionals or you're going to be travel to regionals. Then you try to punch your ticket to state, and it's a fast-moving rotation. I mean, it really goes fast. So once you get the holidays over and they played most of their tournaments and they get to this point, you really kind of know who your team is, who you have, who you can depend on, and then what to look for in the future. So I know the Macarthur Lady Highlanders went deep into the playoffs last year. They would like to further that. They've lost a lot to graduation. They've got a lot of young players, but they've got a lot of talented young players. And, of course, they've got some experience on the court as well. So we're glad to bring it to you on this Friday matchup. We'll have a Tuesday matchup as well. So if you've not already, like us on Facebook on the Oklahoma Sports Network, because then that way you'll know what we'll have coming up next. What game, who will be featuring, who our games of the week are. That's all part of the presentation as well. So we'd like to have you come along for the ride, and especially on a Friday night where the weather's finally getting a little bit better. We had some snow the other day, and sunny skies, 50 today, going to be 60s throughout the weekend, so it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. You can get out and enjoy it. For KICM TV and Ardmore TV and the Oklahoma Sports Network, this presentation of the Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders. So it should be a great matchup between these two, and we're glad to bring it to you. Well, we've got about a minute and a half before we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll come back and give you their starting lineups. It's the Ardmore Lady Tigers traveling here to the Macarthur Lady Highlanders, and that's coming up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bridges and Buckner Dentistry at 1802 Northwest 52nd Street has over 32 years of combined experience. They serve Southwest Oklahoma for implant placement and final restorations using guided surgery and CEREC technology. This enables them to do same-day crowns in the office. Call to set up your appointment today or visit them online at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
Forgiven.
Thought so. Bundle bakery favorites like a tasty apple fritter, sweet cinnamon roll, or blueberry muffin with any size soft drink or premium roast coffee for just $3.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Crowning Around and the Tuxedo Room at 215 Southwest C Avenue, Oklahoma's premier prom, pageant, and tuxedo headquarters. For all of your homecoming, pageant, and fun fashion apparel needs with over 8,000 square feet of wonderful formal attire. For more information, check out their website at crowningaround.com. Crowning Around and the Tuxedo Room, 215 Southwest C Avenue.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today. Well, a good Friday evening for you. We've got a good one tonight for teams that know each other so well. It's the Ardmore Lady Tigers and the Macarthur Lady Highlanders. So glad you could be here for a doubleheader. The guys will be coming in next, and we'll preview the starting lineups for the visiting Ardmore Lady Tigers. And thanks for watching on KICM TV and also with their presentation of Ardmore Tiger TV. So number 15 gets introduced is Miss Willis. She's a 5 senior. They'll be in their all maroons with white numbers. Number 20, Chloe Rucker, a 5'8 senior, playing at point. Number 22, a freshman, 5'6 guard, Destiny McGee. And Chrislyn Booker, a 5'9 junior, number 24. And another freshman going to be on the floor is Kiera Dorsey, 5'8 freshman. So 2 freshmen for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. And we'll get the starting lineups for the Macarthur Lady Highlanders. They'll kind of dim the lights and kind of bring a presentation out. And the Lady Highlander is going to be introduced by our public address announcer. Number 5, Kelviana Sanders, a senior forward at 5'8". Macarthur in their all whites, little green stripe, and the green numbers.
Alana Vines, we've seen a lot of just for a junior, seen a lot of playing time last year as a sophomore, 6-foot center. And Nadia Smith. Yeah, Smith is a name that's synonymous with Macarthur Lady Highlander. She's a senior guard at 5'6". Had a sister that graduated. Some new numbers, new names for us. Brianna Pullen, we saw a little bit last year coming off of the bench. And Azaria Jackson, a senior, number 24. She's kind of the ball handler and field general for the Lady Highlanders. So that is your starting lineups. Get to your quarter sponsorship, and that's H&R Block. H&R Block at 602 Northwest Sheridan Road. Call 580-355-0221. Tax season is, of course, upon us coming up. Whatever your situation, they know what to do at H&R Block at 602 Northwest Sheridan Road. So the Lady Highlanders meeting there at the midcourt M, saying their last in a little bit of a prayer in silence and hands raised, and they'll break and we'll get ready for action. Doubleheader action right here on YouTube Live and on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and also on KICM TV with Ardmore Tiger basketball. And now I think that they were turning the lights off again. I said we already did the presentation. We're going to need to have these to play basketball. So don't adjust your screen. That was all in-house on the gym on a good-looking refurbished floor for these Lawton Public Schools gyms, and a big M that's really predominant. We got 8 on the board for the first of 4 quarters. Ardmore in their all maroon with white numbers. Highlanders in their all white with a green stripe down the sides and a green number. Whistle to play, and we're ready to tip. This is going to be controlled by Miss Jackson for the Highlanders. The Lady Highlanders will set up shop with the first possession on the opening tip. I'm going to kind of play out, and then we're going to be a throwaway as Sanders was not able to. But it was a tap out for Ardmore, so it will still retain possession for the Highlanders. Lady Highlanders from Nadia Smith will inbounds back over to Jackson. Just underway here in the first quarter, your H&R Block first quarter. Going to drive, put it at the top of the key. Going to play a little round ball, kind of associate with this rotating defense. Going to go inside the paint, going to take it up strong. It's stripped by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. First possession comes up empty for the Lady Highlanders, and here comes back they're going to say a foul on the floor on the way in. Good to see that, and know that now it's before the shot. I know that's not what some would have liked, but first possession comes up empty for the Highlanders, goes baseline. Nice little bounce pass up off the glass, a little too high. Rebounded, but a pressure put on by the Ardmore Lady Tigers and across midcourt. Quickly, as they'll shut up here to the near side. Top of the key, looks to drive. Jackson, little loose ball handling, back over to Smith. Smith inside the paint, rattles in and out off the side rim. Second opportunity. Back irons off the glass, rebounded by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. So 2 trips down the court for the Lady Highlanders. They come up empty. Ardmore on their second possession. Going to go underneath. Going to play the low post. Turn around inside the paint. No foul, no whistle. Clean and deflected. And here comes the Lady Highlanders quickly as Smith finds the opening feed, trying to find a Jackson on the give and go. No, Jackson gets back up, but she's fouled, and she's going to go to the line shooting 2. All right, and bring you to the Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Life, home, car insurance. Call for a free quote today, 580-699-2771. First shot up, rattles in and out. So we're still scoreless at the 6:17 mark of this first quarter. Second shot coming up. Couple of bounce, back irons, no. Rebound. Ardmore Lady Tigers. They quickly come down the court, stops and pops. That one's away. No. Rebound, Lady Highlanders. So we're still scoreless. So 2 minutes into this contest, Jackson looks for a little pick, and they're going to say a timeout is called by the Lady Highlanders. They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're building the house of your dreams or just doing a simple remodel, Hard Rock Surfaces would love to help you find top-quality natural stone countertops to fit your style and budget. Give Hard Rock Surfaces a call today for a free estimate.
At Brady's Design Center, we have a large selection of stylish tile, carpet, wood flooring, custom cabinets, furniture, and all kinds of accessories to make your home one of a kind. Give Brady's Design Center a call today for a free estimate.
All right, so back to action. A timeout for the Macarthur Lady Highlanders. The 5:37 mark of the first quarter, and we are still scoreless. Both teams kind of feeling each other out defensively and not able to have the shot. Time of possession mainly favors for the Lady Highlanders. A 3-ball on the way, and that's going to be good. That's your Eastside Pharmacy 3-ball, and Lady Highlanders finally on the board to make it a 3-0 score. And a whistle on the floor. So at the 5:35 mark, we had our first score for the Lady Highlanders with a 3-ball. And after the turnover out of bounds, the Highlanders will get another opportunity. Try to extend their 3-point lead. Little round ball action gets that one away from Sanders a bit. Taps that out to Azaria Jackson. Jackson will regroup and work the ball right side. Looks for a little bit of help. Down to Smith, then back up top. Oh, and that one's off the mark, and that's going to be into the hands of the Ardmore Lady Tigers. The loose ball, it's going to be picked up by Ardmore before it goes out of bounds, so a great, nice save. Stops and pops from the corner. No. A little bit too under the mark, and that goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Ardmore. So the Lady Tigers will inbounds from underneath their own goal, down 3-0 with 4:50 left to go here in this first quarter. Teams kind of finding each other out defensively. Nothing really going offensively for Ardmore. And now we've got a whistle, and it's a jump ball called. So a little bit of the possession into the hands of the two to make it a jump ball with 4:47 left to go in this H&R Block first quarter. Good inbounds underneath their goal. Looks for a little bit of help. Back behind the paint, turnaround, jumper, no good, high off the mark, loose ball. It's picked up by the Lady Highlanders. We're going to go past the press. So we've got a freebie down underneath. Oh, a nice wait for the defender to go past, but she misses that. And a great Ardmore Tiger rebound. So the Lady Tigers able to come up with what was going to be a free layup for the Highlanders. Misses that as she waits for the defender to go by. And Ardmore takes advantage. Off the mark on the rim, but the rebound up and off the glass for two is good. And now we have a 3-2 contest. As a 1-point Macarthur lead. And we're at the halfway part of this first quarter. So this quarter rapidly going through, and it's just a 3-2 contest. Outside corner looking for an opportunity off the mark. Into the rebound and then we got a whistle on the floor. I'm going to find out. Both teams have committed a foul. They're saying that's on Dorsey. And that's going to be her first. No, it's going to be a foul on the Highlanders, and that is going to be on Vines. So Vines underneath, she's going to pick up her first. The team's second with 3:53 left to go here in this first quarter. Ardmore quickly inbounds, a little bit of a trap at midcourt. Turnaround outside. 3-ball on the way. Hits the Front of the rim, no good. That goes out. So the Highlanders, both teams kind of a little flat in this first quarter. Missing the mark. Don't get the rebound. Here's a three on the way. Misses the mark. No good. Rebounded underneath by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. So here the team in the maroon comes and a hold called. Coach Otis will go to his bench to bring in a replacement. And that will be Mosby. She's a freshman. So Macarthur with a 1-point lead. Ardmore with the ball at the 3:19 mark. Inside the paint, lets that one roll, gets a couple of bounces, but no good. Loose ball, and it's going to go out of bounds last touched by Maroons. So the Highlanders will get possession at the 3:13 mark of this first quarter. So the freshman is going to take it down as Mosby. Looks. Near side corner. Hits the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ardmore. And here comes the Lady Tigers. Crosses the timeline. Into the hands of McGee. Overside corner to Willis. And that's going to be a tie-up. That's probably going to be on Mosby. We'll check that out. So check that. They're going to call it on Mortenborough. That's going to be her first, team third. Lets that one sail. Back irons, no. And then Vines tries to go for the rebound, but last touched by the Ardmore Lady Tigers with 2:36 left to go here in this first quarter. To inbounds underneath. Mortenborough looking for a little bit of help underneath. Lets that one sail from the near side corner. No good. So another miss for the Lady Highlanders into the hands of the Ardmore Lady Tigers, and they quickly go up off the glass. A little too much. There's a tie-up, and there's a jump ball call. The possession arrow will go over to the Lady Highlanders, and they will inbounds. And will cross midcourt. So who wants to buy a bucket here? I know they're looking for something here to set this one up. Round ball, perimeter passing. She'll back out, and then she will look to engage. She sets that one up as Mosby looks for the drive. Oh, man, she had a low post underneath down below and wasn't able to command that as Oliver, the freshman, a lot of freshmen that we're seeing on the floor, not able to come down with it. Going to cross. Going to stop. Turnaround jumper is good. And now Ardmore takes the lead for the first time tonight. And a 5-3 contest with 138. Well, I say it's going to step on the line, so it's 4-3. Ardmore with the lead. Highlanders high up off the mark. Rebound. Puts it up. Whistle on the floor. 1:18 remain here in the first quarter. H&R Block, 602 Northwest Sheridan Road. Phone 355-0221. Tax season is coming up. Whatever your situation, they know what to do. H&R Block. Full court press coming on the Ardmore Lady Tigers. They're going to have to split the press, and there's going to be a jump ball called. So just enough possession in the hands of the potential steal. A 4-3 Ardmore lead with 1:12 left to go here in this first quarter. Looks to inbounds is McGee. Going to hand off back over to Willis. Inside the paint, lets that one drive, no. Rebound, second opportunity off the glass, no. Loose ball momentarily picked up by the Lady Highlanders. Bounce pass coming up, a little give and go, and then finally the Highlanders finally get something together. And they will lead by one, 5-4 with the final 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. McGee is going to come down over the corner, stops and pops, no. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Lady Highlanders. They got 34 seconds, and it's stolen by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Off the mark for a three. Come back, and there's a whistle on the floor as Destiny McGee puts it up, and she's fouled. With 28 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We'll go back to the charity stripe of the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call for a free quote, 699-2771. Gets that one to go, and we're all tied up at 5 apiece with 28 seconds left to go. Second shot also coming up. A dribble or two, up. One bounce off the back iron and in. So Ardmore Tigers take a 1-point lead. Macarthur playing for the last shot with 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Outside the paint, outside corner, round ball, inside, little floater, up off the glass, no good. 16 seconds left to go, and then a steal by the Lady Highlanders, and she's going to say that she carried that. So that's going to be a turnover with 12 seconds left to go, and Ardmore's playing for the last shot. She carried that, and Booker is going to inbounds for the Lady Tigers right at the top of the key. Drives left, 7 seconds, down to 4, and another whistle. Must have went out of bounds, and so Highlanders will now 3.9. The clock won't start until the ball is touched. She's going to roll that and get an opportunity. Now she'll pick it up. Oh, she tried to pick it up and go. Ardmore's going to get the steal. Then it's stolen back by the Highlanders, and that's going to be it. So no play, 6-5. Ardmore leads after 1. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The all-new Slim Chickens at 6731 Northwest Cache Road. Not just chicken tenders, but so much more. From great-tasting tenders with your choice of 17 different flavors, wings, sandwiches, chicken and waffles, wraps, salads, and the ever-so-popular Delta sides. And don't forget to top it all off with one of their jar desserts. Dine in, drive through, or skip the line with online ordering. Slim Chickens. Come share a meal with us. 6731 Northwest Cache Road.
Welcome back to the Macarthur Gym, and it's the Ardmore Lady Tigers with a 1-point lead. And we're now into our second quarter. Second quarter is being brought to you by Toyota of Lawton, 7110 Northwest Cache Road, phone 355-7223. Let us help you get behind the wheel of the new Toyota, President Award-winning dealership at Toyota of Lawton. So just kind of happy to get into the second quarter, I'm sure, for both of these teams, is trying to feel each other out offensively. It's a missed opportunity on the drive. Loose ball picked up, and then Ardmore, and there's a jump ball called, and that's going to be into Ardmore's favor. And there's going to be a little bit of pressure put on to inbounds for Ardmore. Crosses, stops at the three-point line, looks for an opportunity. Little bit of help. Going over to McGee. Lets that one sail. Back iron's no good. Highlanders with the rebound, quickly down the floor. Going to try to go low post, but that's going to be a throwaway as Nadia Smith not able to get her pass where desired in that low post. And this is going to go sail out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders in the tap out. So the Lady Tigers will inbounds from their near corner. 7:14 just underway here in the Toyota of Lawton second quarter. Glad you could join us on KICM. Great followers of Ardmore and Ardmore Tiger TV. Shared experience with the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll do that on occasion with some of our teams. Little stop and a delivery on the way, and this one hits finally for Willis, and that extends the Ardmore lead. Brings it up to 8-5. Highlanders with a try to give and go down low post, stolen, coming back down the other way. It's a 2-on-2, up high, little missed the mark. Loose ball, gets the rebound, got the offensive boards. Now underneath, and something's starting to gel for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. With an 8-5 lead with 6:45 left to go here, and we're back to the Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe for an opportunity at 2 for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. First one up. No good. Highest lead for either team with, well, out of the opening 3, I guess. Macarthur technically led at 3-0. A 3-point lead, trying to extend it to 4, and gets that one to go. So it's now a 9-5 contest. Both teams consistently to drive the floor. Pretty fast tempo. Not really slowing down at all for either team. And you talk about high octane, you wait for the boys' game coming up after this. Willis with the steal, or McGee rather, and that's a loose ball. 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark, but it was close. Hits back ironed and then rebounded by the Lady Highlanders. Back up top, looks for a little bit of help. Let's go over to Mordenborough. That is from way downtown, and you might as well count it. The 3 ball from Sanders gets it to go for the Highlanders, and just like that, we got a 1-point contest, 9-8. Ardmore with the lead and a whistle on the way in. We'll see who this foul is on with the 5:51 mark with the hack going inside. We've also got on the network Altus and Eisenhower in Altus. Eisenhower took that trip. Misses that one. Try to extend the Ardmore Tiger lead. And you can catch that on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Glad you could join us on YouTube Live for those who are watching. Little bend in the knees, up, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Highlanders. Quickly down the floor. Outside corner, 3 ball on the way, and that misses the mark as it hits on the back iron on the other side. A jump ball is called. We've also got the net that's kind of caught up in the, I think the referee has seen that now. There's a little net that's kind of caught in the back. And we got that fixed by our official. Inbounds underneath is Sanders. Outlet here on the near side. Top of the key, inside the paint, nice move. Puts it up and in, and the bucket counts. Going to be able to see that here in our instant replay. So Sanders with a high stretched outside corner, and she'll go for the 3-point play. So we finally get into the double digits. Macarthur misses on the 3-point, but lead by 1 at the 5:28 mark here of the second quarter. Tries to go baseline, inside, and there is a nice little feed. A little bit high off the mark, but a whistle on the floor, and we'll go back to the charity stripe. So sending the freshman to the line, Kiera Dorsey. Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Opportunity missed there. Trying to tie this one up. Misses. Macarthur with the rebound. A 1-point lead at the 5:17 mark here of the second quarter. Wide open 3 ball on the way. Back irons, no. Rebound, good. Up and off the glass, a little bit too much. And then there's a hold right there. I think that's going to So going to say that's going to be on. It's going to be the, we're on the bonus, of course, almost a double. It's 9 fouls for the Highlanders, only 3 for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Misses that opportunity. So it's still a 10-9 Highlander 1-point lead at the 5-minute mark here of the second quarter. Inside the lane, and that's a nice little give and go up off the glass for two. Is good by Nadia Smith to extend the Highlander lead now, 12-9. Steele coming up the Highlanders, up, off the glass, and in. So a 4-point swing right there with back-to-back points, and we have a 14-9 score. Another steal, up and in off the glass, a little bit too hard. Gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled on the way in. So the steal conferences, we'll see the steal right here. Goes up the miss, comebacks up. Oh, and then she gets hammered on the opportunity, but two back-to-back stolen. There's a shot that goes in, so the Highlanders finally finding a little bit of rhythm here. And they'll call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So the second opportunity coming up after the timeout is called after the first. And gets that one to go in. So the Highlanders with their largest lead tonight makes it now, and that pressure and those stolen back-to-back passes really made a difference. A 16-9 advantage. Largest lead for either team tonight at 7. And Ardmore, and there's a steal. Then she falls and she's going to travel with it. So unfortunate she was not able to get control of it, but it was a nice read. We'll get to see that here in our instant replay. Right there, nice steal. Oh, and then you just lose momentum. So give that one on the court. Another steal coming up off the glass. A little bit too shy. Short, Ardmore with the rebound. Coming back down the other way. Full defense. When they've got some steals, they see blood in the water. And that loose ball goes around, out of bounds, last touched by Ardmore. So the Lady Highlanders will inbounds. As Jackson back in, who got a little bit of a rest. Back up top to the freshman Mosby. Mosby will drive. Oh, almost took a stutter step into Smith with a little stop and shop inside the paint. And that was a great look, opportunity. That's textbook when you get it done right. And a whistle on the floor. So the Highlanders really getting a run here in the second quarter when both teams really couldn't find their rhythm in that first. But Ardmore really having trouble with the press against the Highlanders defensively. And now a steal coming back down the other way. And she's going to take an extra step. So a travel is called with 3:38 left to go here in the second quarter. You can watch us also, Altus and Eisenhower. They're in action as well with boys and girls. Back-to-back doubleheader. You can watch us on YouTube Live and on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Boy, Ardmore's really having some trouble crossing with some of that pressure that's put on for him. A 3-ball on the way from downtown and hits it. The Eastside Pharmacy 3-ball is good. And boy, I'll tell you what, that's makes it a 21-9 lead. And the lid has been closed so far on Ardmore crossing midcourt. Going to go up and in off the other end, and she will be fouled going up. Go back to the charity stripe. We'll get to see this on our OSN instant replay. Vincent Saylor, State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call for a free quote today. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Misses the mark. Call 699-2771. You can tell them that I told you that Vince is a nice guy. Plus, he works for the Oklahoma Sports Network, and he didn't even have me pay for me to say that. A little rebound. And Jackson into the hands of the Highlanders at the 3-minute mark here of the second quarter. It's been Highlanders in the half of this second quarter. Oh, a nice little feed down below, and they're going to find the open man and a foul underneath. Got to be able to go find that, and then with the body. We'll just go back to the charity stripe again. Shot is up and in. It's at a 22-9 contest with 2:54 left to go here in this Toyota of Lawton second quarter. Sanders, the senior, back up and no. Rebounded by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. They finally will get it across midcourt. They almost try to get the steal on McGee. Back into McGee's hands. She will regroup, top of the key. Little handoff. Almost taken away. But McGee, little ball handling down underneath. Tries to go to the low post. That's stolen into the hands of the Lady Highlanders with 2:26 left to go. Little give and go, up and in, and that's going to be a bucket for two. That's a good little run, and the and one and the harm. Love it when a plan comes together. Make it 24. We'll go for the bonus. Ball up, misses. Loose ball. I'm going to say who's it out on. So Ardmore will look to inbounds from the corner. A little help. Oh, man, a little banging between there. Loose ball picked up by the Highlanders. She'll back out with 2:10 left to go. Looks to drive right, looks for the three, eyeballs that, then back up top of the key. Mosby. Put a little between space with her and the defender, the 157 mark. Looks to try to go underneath, but man, Ardmore's got three down below. Lets that one sail for an open look at the three, no good. Rebounded by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Off the mark, stolen, up. One scoop-handed layup, no good. Hits underneath the rim. And here comes the Ardmore Lady Tigers quickly down the floor, pack up. Trying to look for a bucket in quite some time. Loose ball on the floor is picked up by the Lady Highlanders. They quickly come down. They're going to let that one sail. Hits the rim, gets the rebound. Another three-ball look on the way, no good. Second opportunity. Two offensive boards. Now a little bounce pass stolen by Ardmore. Lady Tigers, she's not waiting. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Misses the opportunity at the layup, but still regains composure to toss off. Then there's a ball on the floor. They'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow will remain down on this side of the floor. Substitutions for the Lady Highlanders. Samara Oliver, the freshman, will check back into the ball game. That's a coach's daughter, Coach Oliver. Going to have this one go outside corner on the way. Hits no. Macarthur could play for the last shot with 50 seconds left to go here. before the half. Outside 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark, gets the rebound. We'll start again. Inside the paint. Nice little layup up and in is good to make it 26. 26-9 with the final 30 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Right before the half. We'll drive outside, turn around, up off the glass, no good. Second opportunity, up, no good. Gets the third opportunity. The final 15 seconds. She tries to do the turnaround jumper. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ardmore, so Lady Highlanders will have one more possession with 13 seconds on the clock. Heading into halftime with a big comfortable lead for the Lady Highlanders. They really made a good run here in the second quarter. Ardmore's going to have to regroup at the half. Shot goes up, no, and that is going to expire our time. 26-9, Highlanders lead at the half. We'll take a timeout and be back with halftime right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your roof is your home's first line of defense against the elements. At Century Roofing, we'll make sure you're ready. Proudly serving the central and southwest Oklahoma regions, we'll work tirelessly to protect and restore your home's roof, gutters, and siding, while also working closely with your insurance company to ensure every inch of your home is protected, starting with our free inspection services. Protection is just a phone call away, so call Century Roofing, Central and Southwest Oklahoma's #1 choice of contractor, where we are on guard for Oklahoma.
Wow, that was fast, Mark. Your house is sold already?
Yep. Seems like I just signed the listing paperwork. Now it's a done deal.
I told you that listing with Pam and Barry's team at RE/MAX would cause your house to sell.
I know. I should have listened to you earlier. Listed with Pam and Barry on day one.
Pam and Barry's team has a proven marketing system that will sell your home fast and for top dollar. Call 248-8800.
Looking for an opportunity to advance in the workplace? Republic Paperboard Company in Lawton, Oklahoma offers competitive wages as well as excellent benefits. Republic is a quality producer of paperboard products used in the manufacturing of gypsum wallboard with advanced technology and a committed staff, and makes them one of the premier paperboard companies in the U.S. using 100% recycled paper fiber. Republic Paper partners with many local organizations to build a better community. Go to republicpaperboard.com.
Feet. We use them every day. Working, playing, and usually taking them for granted. If your feet hurt, see the professionals at Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic. They've been serving Southwest Oklahoma for the past 36 years, providing the highest quality care and combining the latest technology with old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. With 3 locations to serve you, Lawton, Duncan, and Altus. Call today or visit us online at swokfoot.com.
Welcome back here. We are at the half between this one and the Macarthur Highlanders lead 26-9. This really was kind of a close first quarter between these two. And then the Macarthur Highlanders found a way to take advantage in that second quarter with some steals. It was really that press that made the difference as the boys kind of warming up here at the half. That should be a great one. Both teams go deep in last year's state run to the gold ball. Macarthur Highlanders found themselves in a finals. They lose to Carl Albert and their first opportunity at a silver ball. So that's there in the case. Ardmore, man, they just really came to play and took some Tulsa teams, and they were on a run themselves, so representing the West. Interesting complex, though, in 5A when it comes to boys and girls. Midwest City and Del City both come down to 5A. They're going to be seen in football next year in that realm. Thankfully, Del City will be over on the east side when it comes to football. But Ardmore, Macarthur, get ready for Midwest City basketball and football. You'll get to see that. But what's so interesting is Midwest City didn't go as far as, of course, Del City won the state championship in 6A, and they don't have a 6A1, 6A2, all of 6A. Del City wins that one. Carl Albert wins 5A, and guess what? They all play each other. So you've got Ardmore, Macarthur, Del City, Midwest City. We won't even talk about the Tulsa schools. We'll talk about everybody on this side that's going to beat each other up when it comes time to get that close. So we've got about 3 minutes, 55 seconds before we get back into second half action. I want to thank our KICM viewers from Ardmore Tiger TV that is watching. They'll be watching part of the doubleheader, and then also who are watching on YouTube Live. Then if you have not already, you can download us. Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, free to download. Just search Oklahoma Sports Network. We're also on any Android and Apple device. Free to download, free to watch. And don't forget, exciting basketball like Altus and Eisenhower right now, along with this one. And then Tuesday we'll have some more. And then next week we'll be choosing our game of the week. Every game of the week has come down to like the final bucket or with a 2-point game, trying to pick some of the best games in the area. And we picked a great one this last Tuesday. You can watch on demand. It was Dale, number 1 Dale, even though they were the lower seed of class, took on Newcastle. That went into double overtime, and it was won at a putback with less than 2 seconds left to go from an out-of-bounds play from underneath in the bucket to get that one to go. And what a great game that was. And you got to see that on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And like I said, you can watch us on demand. We'll take another timeout and be back with second half action as you're watching the game of the week between the Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Well, welcome back to the Macarthur Gym, and we're getting ready for third quarter action right here at the Oklahoma Sports Network's Game of the Week, featuring the Macarthur Lady Highlanders and the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Third quarter is brought to you by Lawton Heritage Pharmacy at number 12 Northwest Sheridan Road, providing traditional pharmacy, plus setting as well as any compounding that's needed. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy, conveniently at number 12 Northwest Sheridan Road. 8 on the board. We're getting ready for another 8 minutes of second half action. See if the Ardmore Tigers can regroup after the little halftime chat from Coach. Kind of get these girls on a run. Man, it's been the Highlanders most of that second quarter. 3 ball on the way, misses the mark, air ball, picked up by Ardmore, and there is a whistle on the floor. Ardmore is going to split the defense, crosses midcourt. Outside corner lets that one sail, no good. Rebounded by Rucker. And then finally a 3-ball on the way, the Eastside Pharmacy 3-ball. Gets the Ardmore Lady Tigers finally on the board after that big long drought. 26-12, and a steal from the Ardmore Lady Tigers, coming back down the other way. And then it's a tip back over from Martinborough, and a whistle on the floor. So that goes out of bounds. Inbounds from underneath their own goal for Ardmore, and another whistle. That will be of the foul kind. We're going to be shooting 2 for the Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe. So Willis to the line, shooting 2. Gets that one up in a little roll and chipping away at that Macarthur deficit. It's down to 13. Second one, nails it. 26-14. Don't forget guys game coming up, part of our doubleheader. Altus and Eisenhower in action on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And we're a minute into this third quarter. Inside the paint. Back up top. Looks to reset. Going to go on the far corner. Back over to Jackson. Jackson again. Eyes the 3. Lets that one sail. Misses the mark. Ardmore with the rebound. Macarthur a little bit on the setback defense. Ardmore is on a run right now. So they bring it within 10. 16-26. .7-0 run for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. 26-16. They come within 10. They were down by 14. They're going to slow ball. Just play a little perimeter passing for a little bit. Eat up some of this clock. Under 6 minutes. Top of the key. Now they're going to try to go low post. That's tipped away by Ardmore. A steal. Let's see if they can convert into points. That's what basketball is all about, is streaks. Stolen coming back down the other way. Lady Highlanders. Oh, she goes around the defender on the right side. Rebound and a whistle. Your Lawton Heritage Pharmacy third quarter, number 12 Northwest Sheridan Road. Goes back to the Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Misses that. Try to bring it back to an 11-point contest. Several loose bounces. Up. Misses 2. Ofer at the charity stripe. Coming back down the other way. Into the hands. Stolen by the Lady Highlanders. Stops and pops right there. Rattles that one in. And the ball thrown out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders. Ardmore with the possession. At 5:20 left to go here in the third. See if they can really get past, and that's been their Achilles heel in the second quarter is that defense. But if they can split it and get it down there, they got something working. Inside the paint, a little floater, and a whistle. They come run down here and fouled in the act of shooting. And Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe gives the opportunity for the Ardmore Lady Tigers to try to continue to chip away at this lead. Oh, it's there, almost sticks. I had one the other night that I saw for the first time, a ball that stuck on the rim. Second shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Lady Highlanders. Coming back down the floor. Inside the paint, lets that one roll in, and the Highlanders eclipse the 30 mark. 4:51 left to go in the third. Coming back down the other way, a nice fast break opportunity. Up too high twice with the offensive boards and a whistle on the floor. Starting in the second half, Highlanders with 2 team fouls. Ardmore with 1. And we're back to the charity stripe. And that one goes in for Rucker. So Chloe gets that one to go in. 30-17. Second shot coming up. No good. Loose ball on the floor, but the thing is going to be last touched over there by Ardmore. So the Highlanders will inbounds from the near court. 4:39 and counting in this third quarter. Guys game coming up next. I really can't wait for that one. I know that these two teams played back in December at a tournament, the boys did, and Ardmore ends up winning, just crushes the Highlanders, according to Coach Cagliardi. 7 points, I think, was the final. Cross court, stolen by the Lady Highlanders, and that was by Mortenborough. We've got 2 on the roster. Stop, a little feed inside, and a whistle on the floor. Look to inbounds. Got to see a lot of Ions back in now. She's been sitting for a little bit. And the miss and the mark and the rebound for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Crosses midcourt, loose ball, picked up by the Lady Highlanders, and take it back down on their end of the floor, and there's a whistle and a foul going in. Substitutions for both teams. So going to inbounds. Top perimeter for an opportunity. 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark into the Ardmore Lady Tigers. They trap. Split that. Down court. Stop. Oh, she took one little extra step for McGee, the freshman, and the turnover. You get to learn. As we said, there was 2 starting freshmen for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. We've seen some freshmen for the Macarthur Lady Highlanders. That's really good for the future. If you get a lot of playing time, turn around in the lane, up off the mark, gets the rebound, put back up is good to make it 32. 3:15 to go here in the third. And a whistle. And we're going to put the pressure on with a defensive steal by the Highlanders. Oh, nice bounce pass, finds the open man and the bucket. So you get the bucket and the harm to go along with it, with the body. And boy, that just goes right in. Martinborough to the line. Vincent Saylor, State Farm Charity Stripe. Give him a call for a free quote, 699-2771, 699-2771. Brings it to 34, looking for the and one and the bonus. No good. Rebound coming back down for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Crosses midcourt. Far corner. Looks for a little help. Jackson really heavily defensive. Top of the key. Backs out. Engages. Comes left side. Oh, a nice look from underneath, but a little bit with an inerrant pass, and it goes into the hands of the Highlanders. They come quickly to the floor. Goes end to end, coast to coast, and another whistle in the action shot. Up and in is good for two. Boy, you love the N1s, don't you? It's as good as a three if you can make it. It is. It's a three-point play. Largest lead tonight for the Highlanders by 20. 37-17 with 2:32 left to go here in the third quarter, and a throwaway. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. We finally got some great temperatures after our snow. Able to get back into the 60s by tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday is going to look pretty good. NFL weekend as well, AFC and NFC championships. Who are you going for? Rams, 49ers, Bengals, Chiefs. Both on Sunday, and that winner advances to the Super Bowl. Up a little bit too high off the mark. Loose ball on the floor. It's picked up, and now they'll call a jump ball between those two. I myself probably go for, I'm just gonna pick two, Rams, and you say Chiefs, but the Bengals have a great story. You know, you got a quarterback that had an ACL, MCL, you know, in his rookie season he comes back, and Joe Burrow, who took LSU to a state championship, or a national championship. Loose ball, picked up by the Highlanders, gonna let that one sail for a three ball. Why not? Everything else is working. Eastside Pharmacy three ball. Bring it up to 40 to 17 with 1:48 left to go here in this third quarter. Loose ball, and it's going to be thrown away. Going to cross midcourt with a final $1:35 left to go here in the third. Guys game to follow after the conclusion of this one for our doubleheader. We'll keep you up to date with Altus and Eisenhower. You can go back and forth between these two games. Inside the paint, loose stripped Ardmore with the steal. Coming back down the other way. Fast break opportunity inside the paint. Looks for the opportunity up high off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Highlanders. Loose ball. Rounder back. Down the floor. Oh, she fakes the pass and up and in. That was pretty. Pretty opportunity. Let's see that one here again when she looks. Oh, fake the pass and goes straight up and in for the bucket for two for the Highlanders. Ball goes out of bounds. (42-17) in the final 50 seconds, and gets that with a putback shot quickly to get a three ball in to make it 42-20 to a 22-point lead with the final 32 seconds left to go. They'll hold to play for the last shot. I guess she's going to engage, so we won't milk any more clock. Round ball opportunity with a couple of passes. Top of the key, down to 17. They'll wait. 15 seconds. No hurry. Down to 12. Set up 9. Now you'll start running your offense. Try to get down that. Three ball on the way. Back irons, no. And that's going to end the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, 42-20. We'll be back with the fourth and final period of this one. Game of the week, Ardmore and Lady Macarthur Highlanders on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions. as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Well, welcome back to the Macarthur Gym. Coming to the fourth and final period of this contest. It's been Highlanders since the second quarter. They've extended that, and now it's your fourth quarter, brought to you by 4D Landscaping. Call 580-510-9983. They're on Wesley Boulevard. Miss right there, coming back down the other end of the floor for a quick Macarthur score. Providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation for over 25 years. Call phone 580-510-9983. So Highlanders quickly, not even waiting. Fourth and final period. Of course, when you have an indication that you have two of your starters as freshmen, then you're really starting to start your program with the Ardmore having two freshmen on the floor. Nothing against freshmen, but, you know, you're looking for some experience and, you know, you're having to build for the future. Looks like an opportunity. Bounces up. Ardmore plays very aggressive, especially with good rebounding. But they're going to have to learn how to take that defense when they get trapped to try to cross the timeline. That was really kind of when it started for Macarthur, when they really put that defensive stretch. Now they found a working the ball underneath. Down for a deuce. 44-22 with 6:46 left to go. Macarthur going to kind of slow things down a little bit. In the first quarter, both teams were up and down the floor pretty quick. They couldn't find the mark. Neither one was missing. In fact, I think it was a 3-2 contest after halfway mark of the first quarter. It's only 5 points total between the two with a half a quarter of play, and there's a whistle on the floor. Guys, this is Ardmore is sitting in a good position for the guys because they would like to host a regional. Macarthur hosted last year at this gym, and in order for Macarthur to do that, it will have to start tonight because, you know, they're looking at the schedule. They're going to have to beat Ardmore here. They're going to have to turn around and go back and beat Ardmore again at their place, and that's tough when you lost to them by 7 in a tournament back in December. Vincent Saylor, State Farm Charity Stripe opportunity, gets that one to go in. Makes it a 45-22 contest. Full court and the press, the steal up off the glass for two, and that's what we're talking about. We're going to get some good game film to be able to show. Need a little bit of help with that, and Macarthur has not stopped doing what they're doing. I saw that last year, a defense, another steal up and in, and a foul on the way in. There's the steal, up, and the whistle. Wonder when coach is going to call timeout and probably go to his bench. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
All right, welcome back to the Macarthur Gym, and we've got a timeout on the floor, and so basically coming back to action with a 47-22 lead. Want to welcome our viewers from KICM radio and TV with Ardmore Tiger TV. Returning the favor since they helped us with the Eisenhower matchup at Ardmore. We'll do it again with Eisenhower and Ardmore at the Eisenhower gym a little bit later on, and then we'll be able to trade off, and Ardmore is going to present the feed when Macarthur returns the favor and goes back to Ardmore in just a few. Because I say just a few because these months, when you get to February, because we're almost there, it literally goes fast. And then we talk about district, regionals, on your way to state. What kind of team do you have going into that mark? Highlanders going to try to get to that 50 mark in this contest. One away from doing that. Wouldn't have guessed that in the first quarter when either team couldn't really get a bucket to get. Almost stolen by the Lady Highlanders. Ardmore to regroup, top of the key. A little help from McGee. Back over to Willis. A little help from the baseline. Gets back up at the 5:37 mark here of this contest. Looks to drive. Outside corner baseline stops, pops. No. Loose ball, rebounded. Highlanders come quickly down the floor. Nice pass, one bounce, and a layup up and in is good. And they do reach the 50 mark. 51-22 with 5:12 left to go here in this contest. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to have a lot more live content on that channel going forward on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Stop and pop going back the other side, no good. Puts it back up off the glass for two is good. (51-24), 4:52 left to go. Just tuning in, waiting for the guys. Going to be an action coming up next. And that should be a great one. I myself am looking forward to it. These two teams battled it out in regular season last year at Macarthur, lost some experience on the floor with some senior leadership. Ardmore's got those returners. There we go. Three ball, East Side Pharmacy three. Goes up and in for the Highlanders. Make it 54-24. 30-point lead for the Highlanders. Lady Highlanders lead with almost a half a quarter left. And the inbounds underneath. Top outside corner three ball on the way. Misses the mark. Into the hands immediately by the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Stolen by the Highlanders. Then picked up by Ardmore. Restolen by the Highlanders. Then restolen by Ardmore. Back down quickly. Fast break opportunity up off the glass. A little bit too much. That would have been the and one for the Lady Tigers. Boy, that was a steal, steal, steal. Fast break almost. A little bit too much. And we'll go to the line. Gets that one to go. 54-25. Lady Highlanders. Second shot coming up is also good. Nails them both to make it a 54-26 lead. Little substitutions now coming in. Sanders will come back in for the Lady Highlanders. Coach kind of readdressing his bench. Mosby, the freshman. Layla Mosby will come down the court. Into the hands the near side to Oliver. Back out Oliver. Outside to Mosby. On the way. Lets that one rattle in, and that's going to be a three ball East Side Pharmacy three. to make it 57. Here at the Macarthur Gym, host of this side of our game of the week. Had some good action. 3 ball on the way, misses the mark for McGee. Into the hands of Lady Highlanders, splits the defender, down court, dish out to the far corner, back up top, loses it momentarily. Oh, some good ball skills by Mosby. Gets that, misses the opportunity, loose ball on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball here. 3:15 left to go here in this one. And going to inbounds underneath. 3 ball on the way. No. Hits the rim, out of bounds. Last touch by Ardmore. So the Lady Highlanders will get possession again. From Vines, Mosby, back up top. 3 minutes mark, Mosby, top of the key. Looks, stops and pops, hits the front of the rim. Loose ball. Highlanders pick up on the offensive board. Mosby, and she nails it. 2:14 remain here in this one, or 2:41 rather, in this one. Look for a give and go, and they're going to be a foul on the floor on the way in. So, yeah, we had number 1 Dale over Newcastle on Tuesday. Double overtime. Dale wins at the last bucket. Then we had Lawton High and Eisenhower. They go into overtime. Eisenhower wins at the last putback bucket. You can watch both of those games on demand on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Most of all of our broadcasts you'll have for 1 year, and they go up after the broadcast is concluded, so you'll get to watch this one again about an hour after we close the broadcast out. That will be uploaded and ready, and of course you can watch on YouTube as well. That's stripped with a defensive block, then restolen by Ardmore, put back in the hands of the Highlanders, up, and a whistle. The act of going in the lane. Vincent Saylor, State Farm Charity Stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call for a free quote today, 699-2771. Life, home, car, insurance. Give Vincent a call for a free quote, how he can help you today, 699-2771. Misses the mark at the 2:07 mark of this fourth and final period. Bend to the knees, up and in. So 60-26 is your score. Up and off the glass for 2 for Ardmore is good. With 1:52. Nothing in a hurry. Just kind of milk this one away as much as time is allowing for the Highlanders for a little perimeter passing. Just kind of work the ball around. No need to, well, foul on the way in. Shot coming up at the charity stripe. It's that one to go. (61-28). Lady Highlanders kind of led in the second quarter and then just really ran away from it at that point. Second shot is also good. with 1:35 left to go in this contest. Trapped at the line, stolen. Lady Highlanders coming back down the other way. 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark. Loose ball picked up by the Lady Highlanders with 1:17 left to go. And a whistle. Substitutions coming in for is Williamson, another freshman for Ardmore Lady Tigers. Getting to see a little bit of time, coach going to her bench. Also talking to Destiny McGee over there, another freshman. Saw most of the time on the floor with 1:13 left to go. Crosses midcourt. Top, near side. Baseline, strip, stolen. A one-on-one opportunity. Gets that one to go. 64-28 with a final 54 seconds left to go in this contest. It's your 4D Landscaping fourth quarter. Give them a call, 580-510-9983 over on West Lee. They are your spring headquarters because spring is right around the corner. I know it didn't feel like it was snow the other day, but providing top-rated landscape and irrigation for over 25 years. Call 580-510-9983. Final 39 seconds left to go in this one. We'll hold. No sense doing any more. 64-28. That's a pretty good pouring on for your record, your points, everything else. Going to drive the lane, hits the post underneath with the final 19 seconds left to go. Cross underneath. Going to turn around jumper is no good with the final 7 seconds down to 6-5, and this should do it. That should end it. It's officially in the books. 64-28 is your final as the Lady Highlanders defeat the Lady Ardmore Tigers. We're going to put a little bit of intermission time up, and we're going to come back with the boys in second half action, and we'll do that right after this timeout. You're watching the Game of the Week with Macarthur and Ardmore on KICM TV at Ardmore TV, Tiger TV, and the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at out. All in.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Bridges and Buckner Dentistry at 1802 Northwest 52nd Street has over 32 years of combined experience. They serve Southwest Oklahoma for implant placement and final restorations using guided surgery and CEREC technology. This enables them to do same-day crowns in the office. Call to set up your appointment today or visit them online at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
Forgiven.
Thought so. Bundle bakery favorites like a tasty apple fritter, sweet cinnamon roll, or blueberry muffin with any size soft drink or premium roast coffee for just $3.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes. And then there is ours, Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Well, welcome to the Macarthur Gym, where the Lady Highlanders have defeated the Lady Tigers in the first matchup, and we're ready for the matchup of the doubleheader. It's the boys in action. Both teams looking to see where they fare when it comes to their own standings, where they are with hosting a regional. Kind of talked about this during the girls' game, but the guys from Macarthur Highlanders hosted the regionals last year here. Ardmore would like to host at their place. Whoever wins this will be head and shoulders above when it comes to hosting. So in order for Macarthur to try to take advantage, they're going to have to win tonight and then take a road trip to Ardmore to go do it just to stay in contention to host regionals. If they don't, they will lose tonight because they've already played once in a tournament. Ardmore defeated them, as what Coach Gagliardi said. They handed it to us. I think it was by 7. And he says, we got our work cut out for us. Meanwhile, Ardmore really kind of on a roll with the Dee Coleman factor. You know, you've got him, you got Scott, you got Brown. You just really got a collaboration of a lot of experience. Cal Swanson, some of these guys we know from football as well. So this should be a great, great matchup. Glad you could tune in. Of course, we're both live on the Oklahoma Sports Network on KICM TV with their radio station that covers all of Ardmore Tiger sports. And on Ardmore Tiger TV, we've been able to collaborate to get those shared broadcasts when it comes to travel, so they were able to do that when they will return the favor when some of our teams go that way. We've also got Altus and Eisenhower in action going on right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network, so you can bounce around. I mean, you know, we got 10 schools that we normally follow during football season. I noticed this. I was working out the other day in the gym. Some guy said, oh, yeah, you work for OSN, and I was talking a little bit, and I said, well, you know, did you watch the game the other day? I said, you guys do basketball? I know it's really hard for us to get the message out that we are not just a football network. We also do basketball, and so we're able to do this. Very, very encouraged to be able to have this as an opportunity, and of course broadcasting on YouTube Live, and we're also on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. You can download us on your Android and Apple device. It's free to download, free to watch, and we are glad that you are in for a Friday night treat of the basketball game of the week. We'll be back. We've got starting lineups and second game of our doubleheader between the boys, the Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders, coming up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Crowning around and the Tuxedo Room at 215 Southwest C Avenue, Oklahoma's premier prom, pageant, and tuxedo headquarters. For all of your homecoming, pageant, and fun fashion apparel needs, with over 8,000 square feet of wonderful formal attire. For more information, check out their website at crowningaround.com. Crowning Around and the Tuxedo Room, 215 Southwest C Avenue.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back to the Macarthur Gym. Interested in being part of the Oklahoma Sports Network? Well, you can contact us on our website at oksportsnet.com. We'd love to hear from you as we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Between these two, they know each other so well. You know, I mean, with something that we are so used to in football and all the sports. How many years we say it comes down to Ardmore and Macarthur? You know, football, we're talking about a district championship. We're talking about a district title. You know, Ardmore Tigers will come in, they're all maroon with their white numbers. Macarthur Highlanders, and they're all white with a little bit of yellow. So we'll have the starting lineups between the two. Glad you could join us. First quarter sponsor is going to be brought to you by 4D Landscaping. Call 580-510-9983. They're located on Wesley Boulevard. I know spring, you're not really thinking about it, but get yourself scheduled. Providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation for over 25 years. Call 580-9183. That's 510-9983. Nice afternoon. After a little bit of snow on the ground, got into the 50s. Going to be 60s in the weekend. It's going to be great. We're going to give you your starting lineups for these two. Send it down to our public address announcer, and we'll start off with the visiting Ardmore Tigers. Know that these are familiar names we saw all of last year. So you're going to start off with Dede Coleman, and number 3, Dion Brown. That's a senior to senior. Number 11, Jordan Brown, a junior. Number 15, a senior, Jalen Reed. And number 33, a junior, Shedrick Jones. He's the only one that I was not familiar with by the names that we called out last year, seeing this Ardmore roster. And now to the Macarthur Highlanders. Some familiar faces, some that moved on to graduation. So the Highlanders will be introduced. They'll turn down the lights a little bit, get the hometown crowd involved in it. Now, we talked about that, hopefully trying to have a little bit of emotion with it, because the Ardmore Tigers have won in a contest earlier in December at a tournament. So Madden Padilla, the sophomore, 5'8", wearing number 1, gets introduced. I'm going to say number 5, Montez Edwards. Always find it interesting with our public address announcer. So Colin Gabriel and Jamel Graves, the 6'7" senior, really making an impact. I think that was the difference last year. What the Highlanders were lacking is really a big man support, and really kind of had that way with the first time that they were able to go to a state finals. They get runner-up as Dede or Dallas comes in to be introduced. We'll put 8 on the board, and we're ready for this one. I know you've been waiting for it. I have all afternoon long. I said, man, what is this going to turn out to be in a contest like this? Well, get ready, up and down the floor, fast action. Strap yourselves in. If you got a seat belt, if necessary, because you may come up off of the floor like these gentlemen do. Ready to tip it off as Jalen Reed. Go up against Mr. Graves. Pointing the direction. Whistle for the tip-off, up, and that is whistle, because this is exactly what happened with the girls' game. They turned the lights off, and then all of a sudden they turned the lights off again. And it was almost a replica. I said, you only do it during the starting lineup, so whistled the play, and now they stopped the ball, so Highlanders will, after a very peculiar start, will have to come in with Madden. Will have to set up the offense with wearing some interesting pink shoes, so I'll kind of know where he's on the floor at any given time. Over to Montez Edwards. Edwards looks for a little help for Dallas. Turnaround jumper for the big man is no good. Into the hands of the Ardmore Tigers and quickly down the floor. So it's a nothing start, stop and pop. There it is. That's the man you look for, and he will get hot in a hurry. Is Dede Coleman. We know what Coleman's all about if you've watched any of basketball with the Ardmore Tigers. As Madden will come back down on the other side of the floor, down with one trip down to the floor, and Ofer with a miss. Arzente Dallas inside, outside feed to Madden, which goes outside corner. Montez Edwards with a 3-ball look, no good, into the hands of the Ardmore Tigers. Coming back down on the other end of the floor, lets that one sail, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Maroon. So the Ardmore Tigers in with the ball into Dede Coleman's hands. Coleman looks back to coach, gets a new play call. Starts on the far side. It's a little bit of a pick. Outside corner on the way. Hits that one. That's a 3-ball, an Eastside Pharmacy 3. And just like that, the Ardmore Tigers have a 5-0 advantage. Couple trips down the floor, couple of scores. Highlanders looking for their first opportunity. Dallas tries to split the defenders. Back into Dill. Oh, a drive by Madden. And then he found a loose one opportunity up and in for the bucket and a whistle. Just underway in this first quarter. 5-2 Ardmore with the lead. And we're only a couple of minutes into this one. Well, both teams going to feel each other out defensively. They've seen each other in one tournament already. Ardmore with that win. Sail from long downtown range, no good. Rebounded. Coming back down on the other end of the floor. No look pass to the corner. Dallas on the way for a 3-ball. Hits that one. Eastside Pharmacy 3. Going to rain threes tonight. And we're all tied up at 5 apiece. So both teams with an opportunity at a 2 and a 3-ball. Why not let it sail? That back iron's off the glass. Picked up, though, by Ardmore. Opportunity again. 3-ball misses the mark. And a foul with the rebound. To see this one again is let that one sail, and then all tied up at 5 apiece. Well, you come sometimes rain and die with the threes. Madden are going to cross midcourt. Looks to drive. Oh, he's going to take it all the way in. Rolls out, off the rim, off the mark. Here comes Ardmore with the rebound. All tied up at 5 apiece, not waiting. Stops and pops right there at the charity stripe line. Up and in is good, and a whistle for a substitution. (7-5) Ardmore lead with the 4:59 mark of the first quarter. And it's your 4D landscaping first quarter. 580-510-9983, providing top-rated landscape and irrigation for over 25 years. Dallas going to slow down a little bit, get a play call from Coach Gagliardi. Going to drive down up top for Madden. He'll regroup. He's guarded by Jordan Brown. Dallas takes it up and in off the glass for 2. And we're all tied up at 7 apiece. 4:33 left to go here in this first quarter. Loose ball, nice drive inside the paint. Lowers his shoulder, up and in for 2 is good. An opportunity to take the 1-bucket lead for the Ardmore Tigers. Montez Edwards looks for a little help. Come back up to Dallas, top of the key. Over to Madden, bounce pass. Back outside, wide open look. Going to try to back out. So he couldn't go in. Madden, loose ball. Loose, gets that back. Corner. Lets that one rain in a 3-ball East Side Pharmacy. And the Highlanders come back and take the 1-point lead. 3:36 left to go. Well, answer points with points and a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're building the house of your dreams or just doing a simple remodel, Hard Rock Surfaces would love to help you find top-quality natural stone countertops to fit your style and budget. Give Hard Rock Surfaces a call today for a free estimate.
At Brady's Design Center, we have a large selection of stylish tile, carpet, wood flooring, custom cabinets, furniture, and all kinds of accessories to make your home one of a kind. Give Brady's Design Center a call today for a free estimate.
So a quick timeout was called by the Ardmore Tigers. We have a 12-10 score as Ardmore hit the 3. They lead by a bucket. With 3:31 left to go here in this first quarter. Interesting matchup between these two, and they'll see each other again in Ardmore in just a few weeks. Dallas crosses midcourt. Heavily guarded against by Brown. Montez Edwards to the 3 ball, hits the back. Good rebound by the big man inside, up and off the mark for Jamal Graves. Quickly down the floor, Ardmore, and there's a foul as Dallas is going to have to stop that from an easy bucket with the trail. We'll go back to the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Give them a call for a free quote today, 580-699-2771. Ball up and in. Second opportunity. 3-point Ardmore lead. Trying to make it 4. Up and in. So a 4-point lead, largest tonight from either team with the 3-minute mark left to go here in this first quarter. Dallas gets double teamed, and they're going to say a double dribble. So stopped his momentum, and Dallas, Arzente Dallas, gets charged with the foul. With the turnover, rather. Not a foul, a double dribble. So Ardmore taking an opportunity at the turnover. See if they can convert that into points. This top is Jordan Brown, gets a little bit of help. He'll want to drive. Stop inside the paint. He'll nail it. So a 6-point Ardmore lead. Everything's going Ardmore's way offensively as far as their buckets. Over in the corner, lets that one sail, and there's a 3-ball look for the Eastside Pharmacy 3, and that's what will keep you in games. And just like that, back to a 3-point contest, 16-13. Ardmore with the lead. Strip steal, stolen by the Highlanders, and here comes Madden. Looks to get to Montez Edwards. He wants it. 3-ball on the way, and he's got it. Another 3 back-to-back, and we're all tied up at 16 apiece. With 1:56, we're going to say 3 with 3. Answer with that. Missed opportunity. Come back down the Highlanders. So after a big lead for the Ardmore Tigers, we're all tied up. Madden gets a little bit of help, backs out. Little bounce pass up to Dallas. Dallas looks to drive. Stays up top. Near side corner. Montez Edwards, who's got the hot hand. This time on the near side, nothing doing. Misses the mark. All tied up at 16 apiece and coming back down the other way. 1:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Outside corner, up and good. (18-16), back and forth we go. A couple of back-to-back threes, and the Highlanders stay in it. Outside corner, Montez Edwards fakes the 3. Back out to Madden, top of the key. He'll back outside, hits the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Ardmore. Tigers with the lead, with the ball, with 56 seconds left to go here in the first. Back over to D.D. Coleman. Coleman, wave out, look at the coach for the offensive drive. Far side corner, back up top to Scott. Drives, loose ball, strip stolen by the Highlanders. 42 seconds left to go. Dillon up as Madden. He's going to get called with a charge. Got the feet planted, and we're going back the other way. So Madden gets charged with the offensive with 39 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Very fast first quarter. How many stoppages of play? To try to get across the timeline is Brown. Guarded by Montez Edwards, outside corner. Splits the defenders, and there's a whistle with a travel. And a missed opportunity for the Ardmore Tigers with the 1-bucket lead. Going to take the ball underneath with the final 23 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Highlanders look to try to tie or go up after 1. To inbounds. From Dallas over to Montez Edwards. Edwards barking out instructions for the final 10 seconds. Gets that strip. Graves was able to pick that up and actually get that tipped away. And it's going to go out of bounds, but the Highlanders will get it with 6 seconds left to go, trying to still tie or go up at the end of 1. Inbounds, Montez Edwards, final 5 seconds. Got to get this one back over. Dallas. 3-ball on the way. At the buzzer, no. And we'll get to see that one again. You know, you miss it by that much. And so after 1 quarter of play, we'll be back right after this. You're watching the Game of the Week, Ardmore and Macarthur, right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The all-new Slim Chickens at 6731 Northwest Cache Road. Not just chicken tenders, but so much more. From great-tasting tenders with your choice of 17 different flavors, wings, sandwiches, chicken and waffles, wraps, salads, and the ever-so-popular Delta sides. And don't forget to top it all off with one of their jar desserts. Dine in, drive through, or skip the line with online ordering. Slim Chickens. Come share a meal with us. 6731 Northwest Cache Road.
All right, back to action. 1 quarter in the books already, and we've got an 18-16 Ardmore Tiger lead. It's going to go into your second quarter. It's brought to you by Toyota of Lawton at 7110 Northwest Cache Road. Phone 355-7223. Easy for me to say. Let us help you get behind the wheel of a new Toyota with the President Award-winning dealership, Toyota of Lawton, 7110 Northwest Cache Road. So a fast-moving first quarter. What else would you expect between these two? And Ardmore leads after 1 quarter of play, 18-16. Stop and pop. That one rolls off the rim. Picked up by Graves momentarily. Into the hands of the Highlanders and the rebound. A little bit of pressure put on by Pickens. Coming across by Dallas. Dallas makes the one-man miss into the hands, really a loose ball of Colin Gabriel. And that loose ball goes back into Ardmore. So kind of sloppy passing for the Macarthur Highlanders lets it go into the Ardmore Tigers. They sail one for a 3. It's no good. And a whistle on the floor. Still an 18-16 Ardmore lead after 1 quarter of play and almost 1 minute here elapsed. And Ardmore still has the 1 bucket lead. They did play each other in a tournament earlier in the year in December. Ardmore winning, I think, by 7 or so. So you can kind of gleam on that as Graves take the ball, fake the bounce pass, looks for a little bit of help, then out to Dallas. Dallas, far side, looks to drive, then backs. Outside over to Montez Edwards. Graves inside, low post, turnaround jumper. 1 and 2 bounces, no, but then a put back up off the glass for 2. That's the height advantage that you want, and we're all tied up at 18 apiece. Coming back down the other way, Ardmore Tigers with 6:44 left to go here before the half. Lets that one sail for a 3 ball, hits the front. Graves with the rebound. He'll take it, and they're going to say took the step. So Graves with the travel is what this called. Get to be able to see that as he takes it. The big man, 6'7" frame, going to take the walk. And we still remain tied at 18 apiece. Look to drive. Inside paint. Back out. Oh, nice look for a low base. But it's stolen by the Highlanders. Restolen by Ardmore. Loose ball from a lot. Stolen and restolen. And now the Highlanders finally with the steal. Montez Edwards stops and pops, and then he'll put in the lane right there and finally take the lead for the first time for the hometown team for the Highlanders, up 20-18. 5:48 left to go here in this Toyota of Lawton second quarter. Just to drive. Oh, then a steal to Graves over here. Montez Edwards up and in. Going to say that with the opportunity. And a timeout on the floor. No, there's a foul. Take that back. We're going to see that on instant replay. So it's going to be and the one with the harm. So make it 22 and the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe, like a good neighbor State Farm is there. So let that with a 3-point swing and a play. Largest lead tonight for the Highlanders, 23-18. And a long way to go in this one. Back and forth between these two. Ardmore took the hot lead in the first quarter. Back irons, no. So all the shots that were falling in the first quarter, a little bit different here in the second quarter, and that's how streaks happen. Outside corner, Montez Edwards from the corner, no good. Loose ball. Graves momentarily touched it. Back into the hands of the Ardmore Tigers. Down at the 5-minute mark, lets this one sail for 3 for Dion Brown. It's good for the Eastside Pharmacy 3 to bring it back to 21 for the Ardmore Tigers and a lead by just the bucket. Dallas gets away one defender up and in. Able to put that one in a nice little floater to make it 25. Ardmore not waiting, not hesitating. Outside corner for 3. No. Graves with the rebound. I think that's what they really missed last year, was a 6'7" guy down underneath. Up off the glass for 2 is good. And a good run by the Highlanders to extend it 27-21. A whistle on the floor. I think we got either a poke in the eye, nosebleed, or something else like that. Yeah, tilt your head back up if you get hit in the nose. Don't put your head down. As Coleman being attended to, and he was looking down, and coach said, "Nope, we're gonna have you go back." So we whistle that. We're gonna clean that up on the floor, and some Highlanders come out to. So they're going to get some disinfection on there, so since they have blood and fluids on there. So going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And don't forget, we've also got a game on with the Altus Bulldogs and the Eisenhower Eagles, and that is over in Altus. You can catch that on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We kind of had a stoppage of play because of a condition of blood on the floor and kind of have to disinfect that, clean the floor up. I think we're all ready to go. But a little run for the Highlanders to make it 27-21 with 4:16, almost halfway through this second quarter already. Fast pace between these two. And Dede Coleman will cross midcourt, go on the far side. Top back up by Brown. Looks for a little bit of help coming near side to Scott. A lot of rotation as Dede Coleman. Big man on big. Oh, he's not going to look for the turnaround jumper. He looks for the give and go down below on the corner, and that goes out of bounds. So the Highlanders will retain possession with 3:51 left to go. You want to get hot in your own gym if you can. Dallas will cross midcourt over to Madden's hands. Back outside over here to Gabriel. Dallas rims out. Oh, and then he gets the rebound, puts it up hard and up off the glass. We're going to see that one as he comes back up into the lane. So he's going to get the N1. Trying to make it a three-point play. The Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Gets the first bounce, no good. Rebounded, Graves puts back up, no. Gets the opportunity, loose ball, and he misses that opportunity on the offensive board. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders. Still remains 29-21 here in the second quarter. Down underneath. Oh, yeah, no look pass to get the big man to make it 29-23 with 3:11 left to go before the half. Dallas, far corner, back up top as Madden feeds into Graves. Graves double teamed, back out to Madden. Baseline stops, little floater up top, too much. Graves and the putback up off the glass for 2 is good to make it 31. Largest run for the Highlanders tonight, 31-23, and here comes the Ardmore Tigers. They're not falling asleep. You don't sleep on them. 35-21. 31-25, thank you. I can count. Madden back up with 2:31 left to go. Graves double team, try to split the defenders up hard up off the glass, gets the rebound, and there is a foul on the way down. It's kind of hard to contend with, and that really is good news for the Highlanders because they've been missing a big man's presence in their low game. I wonder if they would have had that last year. Carl Albert was still hard to contend with anyway. But, they did that with outside shooting and speed and was able to get into the finals because they had to go up against some very large, tall Tulsa teams. 32-25. Try to make it an 8-point contest. It'll be the largest tonight for either team and largest for the Highlanders as they trailed. Substitution as Dakari Scott will go out. Dion Brown will check back in. Coach going to his bench. Repositions up and in. 33-25 with 2:23 left to go. Quickly down the floor for Jordan Brown. Tries to go on the right corner and backs out. Regroups. 3 ball on the way is good. Makes it 33-28. Well, we're going to go back-to-back threes in Eastside Pharmacy 3. So if you want to play that, opportunities to go on the other side. We're just going to do like we did in the first quarter of threes, coming back the other way. Rebound, though, on the miss for the Highlanders with 1:35 left to go. 3 ball on the way for Madden is missed. Rebounded by Swanson. We're going to try to air this one out again for a 3 by Jordan Brown. Misses the mark. Rebound, Highlanders. 1:15 left to go. Madden outside finds Dallas for 3 ball again. Well, are you living large? If you live and die by the threes. 39-28. Final 58 seconds left to go inside the lane and a whistle. It's going to be a hold. It's going to be on Dallas. It's going to be his second. Macarthur's got 4 team fouls. Ardmore with 5. Let the sail on the outside corner. No good. The final 49 seconds before the half. Kind of a quick contest. I don't want to jinx it because we still got 16 more minutes after this stoppage of half with 8-minute quarters. And a long way to go in this one. Out to Ardmore in the final 47 seconds left to go. Going to look to drive. And he's going to be a travel. So, I think he tried to do the no-look, going to fake the pass, keep it, but took the extra step. Got some substitutions coming in. Dallas will check back in for the Highlanders. Shedrick Jones will check back in for the Ardmore Tigers. Coaches kind of going to their bench to kind of keep fresh legs, and you got 4 quarters with these 2 on the floor. Dallas with 30 seconds left to go. It's guarded against Brown. Jordan Brown puts his hand out in front. 20 seconds left to go, and we'll try to run it. Dallas outside corner for a 3-ball look, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Ardmore coming back down the other way. Opportunity with 9 seconds. A little razzle-dazzle up off the glass for 2 is good to make it a 9-point game with 3 seconds left to go, and that should, with .3 on the clock, to inbounds, and we will go to the half. Halftime coming up. I don't know. The officials are going to find out. Okay, it was out. It's Macarthur ball on their side of the floor. He's going to talk to the official and kind of make sure That indeed is the call. Okay, they're going to put .3 on the clock. I guess that's what they were really kind of finding out. Just an alley-oop for Graves, put back up off the glass, is going to be no good. We'll kind of see the inbounds here of the attempt to kind of go up and no. So the score remains 39-30, a 9-point lead at the half. We'll take a timeout and be back with halftime right after this as you're watching the Game of the Week special between the Ardmore Tigers and the Macarthur Highlanders right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your roof is your home's first line of defense against the elements. At Century Roofing, we'll make sure you're ready. Proudly serving the central and southwest Oklahoma regions, we'll work tirelessly to protect and restore your home's roof, gutters, and siding, while also working closely with your insurance company to ensure every inch of your home is protected, starting with our free inspection services. Protection is just a phone call away, so call Century Roofing, Central and Southwest Oklahoma's #1 choice of contractor, where we are on guard for Oklahoma.
Wow, that was fast, Mark. Your house is sold already?
Yep. Seems like I just signed the listing paperwork. Now it's a done deal.
I told you that listing with Pam and Barry's team at RE/MAX would cause your house to sell.
I know. I should have listened to you earlier. Listed with Pam and Barry on day one.
Pam and Barry's team has a proven marketing system that will sell your home fast and for top dollar. Call 248-8800.
Looking for an opportunity to advance in the workplace? Republic Paperboard Company in Lawton, Oklahoma offers competitive wages as well as excellent benefits. Republic is a quality producer of paperboard products used in the manufacturing of gypsum wallboard with advanced technology and a committed staff, and makes them one of the premier paperboard companies in the U.S. using 100% recycled paper fiber. Republic Paper partners with many local organizations to build a better community. Go to republicpaperboard.com.
Feet. We use them every day, working, playing, and usually taking them for granted. If your feet hurt, see the professionals at Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic. They've been serving Southwest Oklahoma for the past 36 years, providing the highest quality care and combining the latest technology with old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. With 3 locations to serve you, Lawton, Duncan, and Altus. Call today or visit us online at swokfoot.com.
Well, welcome back to the Macarthur Gym, and we are at the half. Believe it or not, in this one, Macarthur leads by 9, 39-30, and it's been with threes. Ardmore started off with the lead and really kind of got going first. Kind of went cold after that, and then the Macarthur Highlanders come storming back. So they lead 39-30, and the performance here by the Macarthur dance team. I guess they also competed and did well in their competition, so they were able to do their presentation here at the half. Oh, the Highlander, let's see how the state talking about what they won. First dance team in Lawton Public Schools history with a first place finish. And I know we're on the back side of them. They don't see the banner because they're facing the home crowd. We're on the away side of things. But, they got lots of pictures being taken. And congratulations to the girls and their efforts. So it's a 39-30 Macarthur halftime lead. We'll be back with more halftime right after this as you're watching the Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Here's our target. Let's shoot an azimuth and head out.
All in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Well, welcome back to the Macarthur Gym. I will say that we are going to have some Tuesday game actions you'll want to be a part of. By the way, Macarthur leads 39-30 here at the half. Here at this one at the Macarthur Gym. Come Tuesday, it's a makeup game where Macarthur will play Eisenhower. Eisenhower coming off of that overtime win against their rivals Lawton High on Tuesday. They're in Altus right now playing for the boys, but this will be a February 1st makeup game between Mac and Ike. We'll also have Midwest City and Putnam City. That will be on the Oklahoma Sports Network as well, and we're still finalizing our OSN Game of the Week, where we feature some of the teams that we don't get to see on a regular basis with our 10 schools on the network. If you want to be a part of the network, we'd like for you to join. You can just contact us at oksportsnet.com. So we have got 4.5 minutes before we start second half action. We'll take one more final timeout and be back right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bridges and Buckner Dentistry at 1802 Northwest 52nd Street has over 32 years of combined experience. They serve Southwest Oklahoma for implant placement and final restorations using guided surgery and CEREC technology. This enables them to do same-day crowns in the office. Call to set up your appointment today or visit them online at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
Forgiven.
Thought so. Bundle bakery favorites like a tasty apple fritter, sweet cinnamon roll, or blueberry muffin with any size soft drink or premium roast coffee for just $3.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Welcome back here to the Macarthur Gym. We are getting ready for second half action. Third quarter is brought to you by their Lawton Heritage Pharmacy. They're located at number 12 Northwest Sheridan Road, providing traditional pharmacy setting as well as compounding. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy, number 12 Northwest Sheridan Road. So we'll get ready to set this one up. About a minute left before we start second half action. I think both teams not too much of an adjustment. You know, basketball, as you know, such streaks. It comes in streaks. You almost prepare for it. You know, there's going to be a time where your shooting isn't on, you're rebounding, and then all of a sudden you can get hot. Takes a play or two. You know, that's why there's so many timeouts given in basketball to kind of prevent some of those momentums. But you have a 9-point lead here with the Highlanders. Just going to stop the clock and put a 8 on the board and get ready to get ready to go here in our third quarter. Want to thank those who are watching on KICM, part of the Ardmore Tiger Group and Ardmore Tiger TV. This is shared on that broadcast along with the Oklahoma Sports Network. Kind of done that with some of our projects with the cuts down on the travel for some of us, and they're going to return the favor when Macarthur goes to Ardmore. So trying to call it as neutral as I can with the flagship station of who we cover, but we want to thank you for being a part of that. Those who are watching on YouTube Live, you can like us on Facebook. We're on Apple TV, on Amazon Fire, on Roku, on any of those Android, Apple devices as well. It's free to download and free to watch. Just search Oklahoma Sports Network wherever you download. Turnaround from Graves is up and in by the big man. It's good for 2 to make it 41. 3 ball on the way, no good, but a putback, no good with the opportunity with the rebound. But Ardmore with the second offensive board. Tries to go for the loose man. Found for Deion Brown. That would have been a quick one, but too much from Shedrick Jones. And that goes out of bounds. An 11-point lead for the Highlanders. Just underway here in the Lawton Heritage Pharmacy third quarter as Madden will cross midcourt. Go far corner, let that one sail, no good. Off the mark, rebounded by Deion Brown. Quickly the Ardmore Tigers back into Deion Brown's hand. Tries for the three, misses the mark, loose ball, push. It's going to be by Dallas. No, take that back. That's going to be on Jordan Brown. That's going to be his second, team first. At the 7-minute mark, only 1 minute eclipses off of this third quarter. Dallas gets around his defender. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Dallas, then taken away by the Ardmore Tigers. Quickly down the floor by Didi Coleman. Corner, back up to Coleman. Almost tried the steal for Montez Edwards. Down baseline, good. Waits for the defenders. Graves with a pit back and a rejection. Back into the hands of the Highlanders. Into Dallas's hands. Montez Edwards down to Graves. Low post, no. Stripped and taken away by the Ardmore Tigers. Coming back down in a loose ball stolen by Montez Edwards. Edwards looks, no-look pass. 3-ball on the way for Dallas, and he hits it. And the 3-ball Eastside Pharmacy and a timeout for the Ardmore Tigers. They want to talk a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Ardmore wanted to call a timeout. Why not? A good run for the Highlanders as now they've extended the lead to 14. Their largest start second half action in your Lawton Heritage Pharmacy third quarter. But I'm just telling you, don't go to sleep on the Ardmore Tigers because this fourth, we could find ourselves in a 2-point ball game in the fourth quarter. Just not that I'm a prophetic person, but just the way basketball goes. Didi Coleman rather, takes it back down, a little dish off over to Jordan Brown. Looks to drive inside the paint. That's what you got to get, a little bit of aggressiveness. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Highlanders. Quickly down the floor, looking to try for an opportunity. Madden into Graves, inside the paint, hits the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by the Ardmore Tigers. They'll quickly come down the floor, opposite end. Eyes the three, then back out. Little fade away from Jordan Brown, no good. Gets the rebound, up and in off the glass for two. That's good for a second opportunity as the loose ball and the point. Good for the Ardmore Tigers who needed a bucket. Finally got on the board to make it 32. 44-32 with 5:14 left to go here in the third quarter. Madden over to Dallas. Dallas corner, back up to Dallas. Going a little round ball this around, back up to Madden, top of the key. Looks to drive, backs out. Gets a little bit of help. Dallas atop. Inside. He'll make a little move, and that bucket's going to count. What a great move to the basket. That's worth a second look. Up and in. Bucket counts. And the harm to go for an opportunity of the three-point play. The Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call for a free quote today, 699-2771. Try to make it 47. A little bit of weight, breathe, a little bend of the knees, up, and no good. And we've got a whistle. Looks like a lane violation for the Ardmore Tigers, and so we'll get an opportunity to go one more try. No. Correction. That's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to be Macarthur ball under their own basket with 4:49 left to go here in this fourth quarter, or third quarter rather. Back up top, that's going to be stolen. Here comes the Ardmore Tigers. Up off the glass, and that bucket's going to count. So another and one coming back down the other way, and that's worth a second look. So Ardmore Tigers get the steal. The delivery up and in for two. And the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe opportunity. Going the line for the bonus. Try to bring it to 35. Great move to the basket by Jordan Brown. Gets that one converted. So a three-point play and a three-point swing to chip into that Macarthur lead. Just going to go back quickly down the floor. Don't hesitate. Quickly to put it back up and in. 48-35 your score with 4:29 left to go here in the third. Little floater. Hits the back iron of the rim, and there's a whistle on the floor. .424 mark of this third quarter. Looking to inbounds, going to go way up top, back over to Emmett Pickens. Pickens will go inside, out. Sets his feet for Dede Coleman. No, but the put back up is good. Now it's 37-48. Ardmore chipping away at that lead. Highlanders with 4 minutes halfway through this third quarter. Looks to give a drive by Dallas. Misses the opportunity. Back over to Madden with 3:46. Tries to go left side. Splits. Oh, nice underneath. Up off the glass for two. That's a good feed. That's a good pass from underneath to bring it to 50 for the Highlanders. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by the Highlanders. Coming back down the other way. Madden. Oh, nice backward pass. That got the crowd up and going. And, man, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a timeout on the floor for that. And a run for the Highlanders. Can we see it one more time? Why not? Let's go look at the back, behind the back pass right there. Boom, up and in. We'll keep it here because it was a 30-second timeout. So 52-37 on the run, and yeah, coach says, yeah, it's you get momentum streaks like that. 15-point lead for the Highlanders at the 3:22 mark of the third quarter. Got plenty of time in this one. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy third quarter. Thank you for joining us on KICM and Ardmore Tiger TV and the Oklahoma Sports Network, a joint conjunction of sharing this broadcast. Appreciate our relationship with KICM. Everything they've done and continue to do, helping out too with when it can, so when you have people and personnel and distance of travel and kind of helping both ends. Bill Countryman and all of his crew, we want to thank you so much. So 3:22 remain here in this third quarter. They'll wait to pick this one up. Smart to save the time as Dede Coleman will wait past the halfway mark of the court. Lets that one rattles in and out. Gets the rebound, though, put back up. And that's stripped away as Jordan Brown's shot, stripped away and stolen, restolen, back and forth. Now the Highlanders. Then he is stolen. 2-on-1. Stops, puts it up off the glass for two. I think that's worth a second look of the strips, the steals, and backwards action for the Ardmore Tigers going up and in. And the three-point play with the and one for the Ardmore Tigers. To bring it to 39, 52 in your Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The three-point opportunity, trying to get it to 40 or within 12. Hits the back iron, no, and there's a whistle. And we're going to go back to shooting it again because lane violation for the Highlanders. The 3-minute mark, and you're going to get them one more opportunity to try to get to 40. And a 12-point lead with 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Bend to the knees, up, hits the front of the rim, misses that one. A whistle and a jump ball is called. And this will remain with Ardmore with the possession arrow. Now we got it's going to be a foul with the arm reach on the Highlanders, and we'll inbounds again for Ardmore. Trying to go up top, and that's over into D.D. Coleman's hands. He'll flush it out. Little side arm for the three ball, no good. Graves with the rebound. 52-39, Highlanders. Montez Edwards over to Madden. Madden misses the mark, short. Ardmore with the rebound. 2:37 left to go here in the third. Coleman, and that's stripped over by Montez Edwards. That got the crowd a little excited. Got to get to see that rejection right here. Got that up and running. Goes out of bounds. Student business, giving it to Montez Edwards, kind of pumping up the home side, and both jawing a little bit. Like I said, we got a little ways to go in this one. So don't count Ardmore out just quite yet. Jordan Brown backs out for a long ball. Three downtown, no good. Rebounded. Loose ball. There's two defenders on there, and there's a loose ball. And then we've got someone on the floor. We've got people coming up. We've got both of them come. Montez Edwards bows back. We've got coaches, players, all on the floor. No whistle is given a technical yet. Got principals, administrators, everybody is cleared back. You don't want anybody tossed out of this one. That was a scrum. See right there, a little bit of push and a shove, and bench is cleared. Now, really technically, when bench is cleared, everybody that comes out on the floor, we're not even going to address that, but that's a mess to sort out. Because that is, if you enter the field of play, that's fouls, technical fouls, could be possibly ejections. We're going to let this sort out. There's been no whistle, by the way. And I think we're just going to settle them down. They've called both of them to their benches. We'll kind of keep it here for any kind of instructions. But, emotions run high. I know this is a big district matchup. I mean, this is really a contest. And now you got the fan base on the getting excited. Our athletic director, coaches, officials going to talk to each other. Nothing has been really done with this. It was really a loose ball on there. Montez Edwards was on the floor, two defenders there. Now, I think that there was an anticipation that there would be something, and that's when everything cleared out. Luckily, level heads have kind of settled this thing down, but the referees want to make sure that they get a handle of this, that there's nothing comes out of this. By the way, the OSSAA is looking for officials and officiating because they are lacking officiating, and they just basically say that, without officials, we can't have sports. And so it's a little free plug for the OSSAA and officiating. If you're thinking about it, you love sports, you love to be official, love to be a part of this, you can certainly find out what it takes to sign up. 2:22 remain here in this third quarter. We sorted out, like I said, no whistle, no harm, no foul. No technical. We got to sort this out of whose ball it is. Montez Edwards was on the floor. There wasn't a timeout that was called. They're going to give Macarthur the ball with Montez Edwards underneath. And that's where we'll start. Going to get that ball out to Madden with 2:21 left to go in kind of a bizarre turn in this third quarter. Madden crosses the timeline, down underneath the Graves, bounces inside the lane, turnaround jumper by the big man, no good, rebounded by Ardmore. So the lid closed over on that side of the court in the second half for this little run for the Highlanders. Ardmore looking to try to get on a run. Tries to go baseline, runs out of real estate. Back up, stops and pops from 20. No good, rebounded. Gets the offensive boards and another free opportunity. Guarded as Jordan Brown will get it into the hands of D.D. Coleman. 1:42 remain here in this third quarter. Looks to drive. Underneath. Tries to do the swat away for Shedrick Jones, and there's a foul on the way in. Get to see this. Part of your instant replay and your Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They're trying to get to 40 last time at the free throw line, and they missed. Hits the back iron, no good. Still stays 52-39. Trying to bring it within 12 with a second opportunity at the free throw line. Still stuck at 39 for a while. Ardmore still with the rebound, though, with Brown. Baseline, back up top. D.D. Coleman flushes out the offense, regroups at 1:27 left to go. Gets the pick, rolls left, back out. Brown on the way from downtown. Oh, man, I thought it was going to roll in. Hits the front of the rim, and there's going to be a hold on Graves. So he is going to pick up a foul. 5 on the team, 2. And he'll go sit on the bench. That's only his second foul with 1:17 left to go here in the third. Lawton Heritage Pharmacy, third quarter. D.D. Coleman back into Shedrick Jones. It's stripped away. Here comes Dallas. 2-on-1, and he tries to get around the defender. He likes to try to split the defenders with his body in between and try to make a move, and not able to do it the way he'd like to do it. Ball will be taken down underneath with 1:12 left to go here in the third. Outside, 3 ball on the way, misses the mark. Loose ball taken by Ardmore. With the rebound, 52-39 with 1:02 left to go. Outside corner, back up top. D.D. Coleman looks to drive. Nice pass underneath, but a 3 ball on the way. No. Gets the offensive Brown. Rebound. Guarded by 2. Nice pass to Coleman. Back outside for a 3 ball. Hits the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Highlanders against 2 defenders, and was able to get that one out, and a turnover. So what we saw as he steps out there on the line, saw that the Macarthur Lady Highlanders did that to disrupt a little bit of Ardmore. They had to regroup. Still stuck with 30 seconds left to go on the same points that Ardmore has been. There has been a lid on this side of the bucket and a whistle on the floor. (52-39). Macarthur will inbounds from underneath. Final 25 seconds left to go here in this third. Altus and Eisenhower in action on the Oklahoma Sports Network. As Madden try to get it across. Montez Edwards has stripped and steal. Ardmore coming back down the other way. Waits for a pass to the defender, up and in. Finally, Ardmore gets on the board after that drought to bring it past the 40 mark and get into 41. Heavily defended at the buzzer. An almost opportunity to let that one sail in. with the final seconds. Lets that one at three-point line and hit the back of the rim. That would have been exciting to finish. After 3 quarters of play, it's 52-41. We'll be back right after this with the fourth and final period right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
And the Tuxedo Room at 215 Southwest C Avenue, Oklahoma's premier prom, pageant, and tuxedo headquarters. For all of your homecoming, pageant, and fun fashion apparel needs, with over 8,000 square feet of wonderful formal attire. For more information, check out their website at crowningaround.com. Crowning Around and the Tuxedo Room, 215 Southwest C Avenue.
All right, back here to action, and we're at our fourth and final period. Fourth and final period is brought to you by H&R Block, 602 Northwest Sheridan Road. Call 580-355-0221. It's 355-0221. Tax season's coming up, so whatever your situation, they know what to do at H&R Block. Glad you could be along for this one on the ride. Ardmore, as I said, not going away. We got 8 minutes left to go. That's a long time in basketball, and for a 52-41 9-point lead, that is nothing. A couple of threes, and you got right back into this. As we said, fourth and final period. Dede Coleman will get stripped on the opportunity around the turnaround jumper, taken down by Dallas. Coming back on the other side. 7:41 just underway here in your H&R Block fourth quarter. Graves inside. Back up to Madden, and a whistle on the floor. I don't know if we have someone that's bleeding or sweating or a little bit of both, as Dallas is being looked at by the officials. He says we're okay. He was convinced. We stopped to make sure. 7:34 here in this fourth quarter, starting your H&R Block fourth quarter. Montez Edwards back out to Madden to start and regroup, and another whistle on the floor. And a foul on the Highlanders. That foul is going to be on Colin Gabriel, and that is his fourth. Both teams with 6 team fouls, so one more for the bonus for either one for the rest of the way. Brown eyes his opponent and sinks a 3-ball. What did we say about that? The Ardmore Tigers chip away at that lead to make it 44. 52-44. There's a collision there. Going to see that right there, and just kind of like locks up on his feet and push back down, and now we'll go into the bonus. So 17 fouls for the Ardmore Tigers, and the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Madden to the line. Shooting 2. First shot is good. Back to a 9-point lead. Trying to make it 10. Misses the mark. No rebounders for the Highlanders, so it's all Ardmore with a comeback from downtown. Rattles in and out, goes with a bounce, a loose ball, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will go back over to the Highlanders. 53-44, 6:57 left to go. A little bit of pressure being put on by the Ardmore defense. Dallas is going to crisscross over the timeline. Gets tied up. That's Montez Edwards, rather, and gets tied up in the foul. Go back to the Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call them for a free quote today, 580-699-2771. On the 1-1 and misses. Score stays 53-44. Long ball on the way. Hits that in a 3-ball. What do they say? A couple of threes will get you right back in this one in a hurry. And they have. And now we've got a contest. Told you don't sleep on Ardmore. 53-47. Lets that one miss the mark, hits the back end of the glass. Ardmore on a run right now. Remember, the Highlanders were up by 14 at one point. Lets that one go, sail between his legs, 3-ball on the way, foul on the floor. It's a 6-point contest, so Ardmore's chipped away, and yeah, we're in the 1-1. So we're not going to take that out of bounds. That foul is going to be on Shedrick Jones. That's going to be his second, team 9th. We'll go in the double here in a minute as Graves will go to the line. Jamal Graves to your Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Opportunity. Kind of want to make these because with their threes, really make the charity stripe make a difference in a game like this. 54-47. To a 7-point lead to try to make it 8. We'll bend the knees up and in. 8-point lead for the Highlanders. 55-47. Ardmore with the ball in the 6-minute mark of this contest. It's D.D. Coleman. A little outside for the low post, back up top. Drives back out, look for the low man, and the open man rattles in and out, trying to go for Dion Brown, and that misses the mark. Madden with the rebound. Back over to Dallas. To Madden. With 5:36 left to go. Ardmore's really brought a good cheer section. They've traveled well. Little floater inside the lane, no good. And there's a loose ball tie up and a whistle on the floor. Ardmore crosses midcourt. D.D. Coleman, little floater. Oh, yeah. And when he gets hot, you better watch it. I've seen him in action in the state finals or his state run last year, 55-49. Nice little pass into Graves. That's what you say. No-look pass. Able to get the big man back into rhythm, and a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
All right, back at the Macarthur Gym. Got a good one for you tonight. Your H&R Block fourth quarter, 57-49 with 5:02 left to go in this contest. Still not really put this one away. Ardmore's chipped away and got into that. There was a full timeout. I want to welcome those who are joining us on KICM and the Ardmore Tiger TV network, alongside the Oklahoma Sports Network. And we have got Eisenhower and Altus playing in action right now for those who are watching on YouTube. If you have not already and you follow us on Facebook, that's the best way to know what games we have next and who we've got coming up and keeping up with us. So we appreciate the connection there at Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube to catch more live content. We'll have Tuesday makeup game with the Macarthur Highlanders and the Eisenhower Eagles that was supposed to take place before they went into a 3-day hiatus with the schools and shut down. So they stopped the activities for the night, and that's a makeup good on February 1st on Tuesday. Midwest City will play Putnam City on the network as well and be announcing our Oklahoma game of the week next week. Don't forget, we'll have our Oklahoma Sports Network Players of the Week from this week's matchups. We're under 5 to go. Ardmore with the ball. Coleman in his hands. Outside look for a 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark. See, you live and die by those. Loose ball, but picked up. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Highlanders, so retaining possession. Will be the Ardmore Tigers. Man, I'll tell you what, 4:44 left to go is a long time. Coming back in with 4 fouls is Colin Gabriel. We'll see how long he's able to stay in. To inbounds up top from way downtown and hits the mark. What do we say with a 3-ball Eastside Pharmacy? And just like that, a 57-52 contest. This is a game that we thought we were going to see with 4.5 left to go. So I told you, don't go anywhere, and don't leave Ardmore. Just experience will tell you, and they don't panic either. They've been here before. Outside corner on the way. A little bit off the mark. Sails into the hands of the Ardmore Tigers. For Brown. Stops. Pops. No good. Whistle on the floor. Four minutes left to go. We're halfway through this fourth and final period, unless you see overtime. We saw this one Tuesday against Lawton High and Eisenhower. The team went back and forth. Madden goes straight to the hoop. And we're just going to go coast to coast, but misses on the opportunity. That would have been a great time to respond with points for points. Madden comes quickly down the floor. Circumvents 2 defenders into Graves inside the paint. Goes up hard, and he gets fouled on the way. I know the Ardmore Tiger fans wanted walking in the lane for Madden with a travel. Wasn't able to call that. Remaining for the bonus. The Highlanders and Graves back to the charity stripe from Vincent Saylor. Misses. Trying to get to 60. 7-point lead for the Highlanders. 3:36 left to go in this one. Graves with an opportunity at the line. Try to bring the Highlanders up to 60. And does. 60-52 with 3:33 left to go in this fourth and final period. Gonna look to drive. Coleman stops and pops inside the paint. Good for 2. Back to a 60-54 contest. 6-point lead with 3:12 left to go. Anyone's contest. Going to play a little keep away, but man, I don't think you want to stall against Ardmore. You want to keep playing aggressive. Stops inside the paint. Gets a little bit of a roll for Madden, and that's good. Quickly down the floor, coming back down the other end. It's stripped and stolen. Coming back down the other way. So is the answer points with points. Coming back down, Madden up and in. Oh, beautiful. Got to see that one again. Madden really knows how to distribute the ball, and what a play for Montez Edwards in the lane for the and one. I take that back. That was Dallas that went and did that. There's a 4 and a 5, and my older eyes can get it wrong a couple of times, but Arzente Dallas to the line for the bonus. Gets it Back up to 65-54 with 2:46 left to go here in this contest. Looks to drive, gets caught up in traffic, and is going to let that one sail in for a bucket and the foul. So D.D. Coleman showing his stuff. The Coleman factor. Rattles in and out for an opportunity at the three-point play. 65-56 with 2.5 to go. Madden going to go coast to coast, up, hop, high, scoop. He can do that for you. I mean, it's just impressive to see. Really putting on a display a little bit. And for a sophomore, by the way, really got time on the floor as a freshman. We kind of knew what we had coming in with that young man. And just like that, the Highlanders with a 9-point lead. D.D. Coleman will go back to the charity stripe, Vincent Saylor's charity stripe opportunity. Up and in is good. Ten-point contest. Trying to bring it back into 9. And does. A little bit of pressure here, Ardmore, with the 2:13 mark of this contest. So every bucket counts, every possession. Got to make something. Playing keep away is Madden. Backs away, inside the lane. Nice look, pass. Underneath is no good by Graves. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. I'm going to say a foul with a push. And that is going to be on, say, Smith, Anthony Smith, the junior. His third. To the charity stripe opportunity. Misses the mark in the 1-and-1 for Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe. Madden with the ball with 1:53 left to go and some pressure put defensively. Crosses the timeline. And he's going to say he went over, carried it. So a turnover as Madden had the ball and had his hand underneath, readjusted up top. That's a carry. And that's a turnover. It's like a travel or a double dribble or however you want to see it. Just nonetheless, it's a turnover. Inbounds for Jordan Brown. Time is the factor for the Ardmore Tigers, but here it is. 3-ball rain, and now we're going to call a timeout. So they'll take a timeout. We'll do it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Well, a 3-ball for the Ardmore Tigers and a quick timeout by Coach. Gives you an opportunity with 1:40 left to go. Still in this contest, 67-61. With a steal and a 3, and here we go. You know, it's how this goes. So Coach Gagliardi says, listen, we lost to them by 7 in a tournament. Our time to repay. This will count here in this hosting for regionals. We got to win this one before we even think about going to their place and winning again. Macarthur hosted last year the regionals. 6-point contest. Graves over to Madden. With 1:35 left to go and counting here in this fourth and final period from H&R Block. Over to Dallas, to Madden. Stripped and stolen, and here comes the Ardmore Tigers. They need points to count right here. Fakes the three, inside the lane, scoop, up and no good. Rebound, Highlanders. That was a miss that the Ardmore Tigers couldn't afford to get. Madden comes on the other side, goes all the way up, throws one up loosely, up underneath, picked out, rebounded by the Highlanders with a minute to go. Going to play keep away. Montez Edwards looks to drive, almost stolen. Madden comes, tip away, comes back to regroup with 51 seconds left to go and a whistle on the floor. .50 seconds left to go. Back to the Vincent Saylor State Farm Charity Stripe opportunity. And Madden misses that one. 67-61. Trying to make it 68. Misses both. Off the mark. Ardmore, time against their side. They're going to have to hit a quick three and trying to get some momentum going. Turnaround jumper. It's going to be just good enough for Coleman. So it's 67-64, 33 seconds. Steal by Ardmore. Restolen by Highlanders, restolen by Ardmore. Back-to-back-to-back steals. Back in with 25 seconds left to go. 4-point lead. Back up. Ardmore with a three ball on the way. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Still on the floor, loose ball. Another three ball on the way from Coleman. That misses with 8 seconds left to go. Still on, then there's a whistle on the floor and a kick ball. Scoreboard said 63, so 67-63. 4-point lead for the Highlanders. They led as much as 14. And Dallas will go to the line for the charity stripe. Vincent Saylor State Farm charity stripe with 6.3 seconds left to go. And the 67-63 lead. Trying to ice this one a little bit. A lot closer than what you'd expect. And Ardmore just had a little cold streak there in that fourth quarter of some shots. Otherwise, this could have been a much different game. And I'm sure it will again when they go return the favor by going down to Ardmore in just a few weeks. You'll catch that. Bring it to 69. And does. 69-63, the final 4 seconds. Coleman at the buzzer, hits the front of the rim. No good, rebounded, and that's going to be it. 69-63, the Macarthur Highlanders with a big win over the Ardmore Tigers. We'll come back and wrap things up after this one right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're building the house of your dreams or just doing a simple remodel, Hard Rock Surfaces would love to help you find top-quality natural stone countertops to fit your style and budget. Give Hard Rock Surfaces a call today for a free estimate.
At Brady's Design Center, we have a large selection of stylish tile, carpet, wood flooring, custom cabinets, furniture, and all kinds of accessories to make your home one of a kind. Give Brady's Design Center a call today for a free estimate.
All right, welcome back to the Mac Gym, and that's going to be a really quick game considering how fast this went, and there were not a lot of stoppage of play. 69-63, the Macarthur Highlanders defeat the Ardmore Tigers. They will return the favor as Macarthur will travel to Ardmore in just a few weeks. Still got Altus and Eisenhower going on right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Don't forget Tuesday, a makeup game with Mac and Ike at the Ike Gym on Tuesday. Can't wait to see that one. Ike coming off of that overtime win against Lawton High, so we'll see those two in the pecking order on Tuesday. Also, Midwest City will take on Putnam City, and we'll have our games of the week. This game will be, after in its entirety, about an hour from now, up on archive, so you can watch that on demand. You can watch that last Tuesday's game against Dale and Newcastle. Double overtime. Dale with a putback win at the buzzer, and then also Eisenhower over Lawton High in an overtime game on Tuesday. You can watch that on demand. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can download us on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and then also on your Android and Apple devices. I want to thank KICM and all what they've done for us and our network to help us along, and hopefully you were able to enjoy on Ardmore Tiger TV, and of course we'll get to see them again in action a little bit later on. Who will host regionals? That's going to be up in the air. It's going to be a dogfight to the end, especially with these two and how they represent. I want to thank all of you for watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be back on Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy an NFL football, last of the football weekend before the Super Bowl. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.